have any sense regarding what I'm doing. In other words, I have no sense of what I'm doing. It's Stormworks Build and Rescue, and yes, guys, I am finally back with another gaming stream. I know it's been, y'all are probably thinking it's been forever since you've been doing anything, Railroad. What have you been doing? Simple life. And I was trying to take a hiatus from this damn computer because I was getting a burnout. This time, though, it's different. I don't have a burnout. I'm back, and I'm on a tugboat that apparently has no name, and I don't remember the name of it, so, well, yeah, you know, you didn't get the picture. But, actually, no, it does have a name. Let's see what it is, shall we? And I bet the game's about to crash. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Before my computer decides to die. Well, that doesn't help. It just says the vehicle. Rails Unlimited, it's fine. What is up? Here we go again. Yeah, it's been forever, hasn't it? But we're on a tug. I don't exactly remember the name. It doesn't say. But we're on the flying bridge, the upper bridge. You've got the compass bow there. Boat has 2 lifeboats, smokestack, cowl vents, skylight. Apparently those are the boat controls. Got the forecastle with the winches. Another cowl vent, stairs down. Got the bridge, the wheelhouse, whatever you want to call it. We're just going to leave that alone. Schmack cow, Rail Fan 101. Okay, well, apparently... Okay, my ping is in the thousands. I guess that's totally normal. There it goes. It's now back synced. Reverse. There's our speed, about 18 knots. That's doable. Smacky Cow has joined the game. Oh, and we have a random NJ Eagle flying about up there. Wonder what he's doing flittering about. Hopefully he's not about to try and sink us. That would be terrible. Right, going inside, we now have, I guess, a crewman space. I believe that's a model, an image of the actual tug model. Yeah, this is based off a model based off a real tug that was built in 1916. I tried finding history on it, thing, so I'm assuming it was scrapped. Crew bunks, very nicely detailed. I like the industrial feel that this boat has. More winches. And now we have the engine room. So, it's a 3-cylinder triple expansion steam engine that's moving this thing. Very nicely detailed, I must say. Steam gauges and whatnot. Have a fire extinguisher on hand. Don't know why you'd need that in a steamship, but I'm going to just say okay for it then. And here we have the boiler room. 2 boilers, or 4 boilers, in both with 2 stoking ports each. Which all go up to the funnel in the center of the ship. Coal bunkers. Wonder what's behind here, then. Nothing. There is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, well. I mean, regardless, the ship is still impressive, detail-wise. I mean, I love this. And I love the green they used for the engine room. That's a very industrial-grade green, boy! So, going back up. Got a life ring there, life preserver. Instead of railroad preserver, it's life preserver. Major NJ Igel is calling me. That is my files. I do not need to have that open. Let me just close that real quick, because it's only going to lag the game. Oh, NJ. Oh, God, my computer's freezing up. Hold on, that ain't... Alright, for anybody interested, I'll be in the game streaming chat, as I usually am. And hopefully y'all should actually be able to hear me, because... Reggie. What the hell was that? This is my Blue Yeti Snowball mic that I got recently. Unfortunately, y'all are going to have to deal with the phone's audio quality, but hopefully it should. I don't know if this thing will actually pick up. I doubt it will, but yeah. Also, just letting him know. So, what's down here? Ah, yes, another boiler room access, I bet. There's another one that I'd overlooked. Or not! I love that, though. The engine is in line with the door. Let's just close that. Wouldn't want there to be an unfortunate accident. That would be terrible. Yes, yes. I saw another lower deck area forward. I want to see what that goes to. Also, why the two doors? I don't understand. Oh, hello. Ah, so this was meant to be a lower area that he just never got around to doing. I see. Not available. Oh, come on! You can't have a stove without a stovetop. Even those old iron ones had stovetops. Oh dear, it appears we're running towards an island and I can't do anything. Ah! What the hell have you guys done? I'm lagging like hell. Well, y'all, I don't know what's going on. Oh, what a pity they hit the stern. Oh, and we are actually taking on water. Wonderful. Yeah, as you can see by the screen there, we are indeed sinking, so that's a bit of an unfortunate issue. Yeah. I hope NJ doesn't know where I'm at, because that would be terrible. I think it said this was sinkable. Let me check back over on my Steam thing. What the... Let me see here. Oh, shout out to all the creators whose stuff is getting into the top range of stuff. That will be next. And I actually need to re-download this because apparently he updated the... Potato King actually updated the ship. I pointed out a few bugs to him and he was able to fix them. City of San Francisco. There we are with that. Well, now, Joffre, there it is. Joffre. I can't pronounce that. I'm pretty sure I'm landering that. Also, could somebody please make a day? That would be nice. Oh, thank you, NJ. Read my mind. Actually, I don't even know if NJ's in my server. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. There we are. I can hear myself moving around, but it's like the game is completely freezing up. Oh, I think we are actually syncing at this point. Oh. You know what? I'm going to just spawn a Megalodon in just for good measure, because you never know. You never know if I might need it. Never know if I might need it or something. Also, this ship has a functioning steam whistle if you look here. Dang it, infinite fuel disables the whistle. Stop it. Oh. Uh-oh, we've got water on the stern deck. That's not good. Oh, excuse me 1 minute, will you? My mother's home. Store. I swear, those crazy dogs. Charlie! Come on, man, you've been up late. House about as late as 4. Lord, you quit. You've been out long enough. Oh, great. My game crashed, apparently. Wait a minute. Train traveler. Yeah, Red, fun fact, the whole game crashed, so we'll never know what happened to that tug. Oof. Red, actually, do you think you could make a server? I've been wanting to try and talk to you for a good bit here now. Cap locks button, maybe? Schmack a cow. I'll watch. I bet you the tug is going to just be partially sunk by the time I get back. Murphy's Law is going to say so. Hello? How you doing? How you doing? What you doing?
I'm trying to get my helicopter in the air, but it's just not working.
Hey, Red, if you want, you could probably send screenshots of the new Frantic over in my server's screenshot chat. I don't mind. I'm actually curious to see the progress of it. How does it handle? Does it have a stabilizer in it? Does it go fast? I'm curious. I need to know about all this because I haven't really been able to talk to you much lately. Okay, where's the boat? Where's the boat?
Probably spawn behind it. Yeah.
Red, Red, you need to put a stabilizer in because when you add all of the interiors and equipment, that's going to add a lot more weight. And it's going to make it unstable. I know because the original Frantic rebuild capsized.
Oh boy.
It capsized in heavy waves. I recommend trying the same test with the new Frantic model in heavy waves. 100% completely. I guarantee you'll find it'll tip over rather quickly. Now let's see, did this thing sink? I can't tell because it's not showing up. It's gone.
Well, then it must have sunk.
No, it's just showing the vehicle. It's not showing anything. I've already... Forget it. I returned it to the workbench. I've got something I need to check out anyway. Something I've been wanting to debut live ever since NJ and I actually finished overhauling it. I'm pretty sure everyone here is familiar with Jesse's and I's earlier boat, the MS Jekyll. In fact, I believe if I look through the workshop archives, I should be able to find it. Yes, here it is, Jekyll. The original Jekyll. Y'all recognize, y'all know this boat, right? Y'all know this boat. You'll see it. Look in the stream. I have it spawned right now.
Yeah, I saw it, but I've never heard of it.
It's one of Jesse and I's earlier boats. In fact, it's actually one of the... It's only the third...
Oh.
What the hell was that? I
don't know, must have been the wind.
I thought that was the door in the game. What the heck was that? What the freak was that?
I don't know, man. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, here's the original Jekyll. As far as how it looked. Oh. I really should have tried to fix the bridge. I meant to repaint this. Alright, that's going to be on the to-do list. But, yeah, as you can see, it's detailed, but, you know, it's detailed as Jesse could make it at the time when he and I worked on it. I didn't even work on the boat. He actually did all the interior detailing and whatnot. I just, all I did was give it its name. And I'm lagging immensely. What are you guys doing? I'm scared now because I'm about
I
to...
don't know.
I'm worried I'm going to crash.
NJ's been respawning the same torpedo plane for...
I'd recommend telling him to stop because I'm lagging really bad. Also, here's what I'm drinking today. It is Canada Dry Cranberry Flavored Ginger Ale. What I did is I put water in and then added the ginger ale and then some ice. So, yeah. Makes me wonder. I tell you, y'all are going to find me crazy, but I actually mixed up some Coca-Cola and Hawaii time. Believe it or not, it actually tasted pretty good to me. And I mean, that says something. I'm surprised I'm not like a bartender or something. For somebody who doesn't even drink alcohol, that'd be pretty ironic, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Only sober one in the room. But walk in.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Uh-oh. But yeah, here's the detailing.
My helicopter still doesn't work.
What the...
My God.
Okay. This ain't good. Okay, this is the problem. I'm gonna just go and hop back on. What are you doing? I swear. I wonder how I'm not going insane because of all of you guys. But anyway, here's what the looks like, the lower decks. As you can see, the original ship was meant to be a kind of little steam-powered tug or something. Tug ferry. It was meant to be a tug, but Jesse, I think, kind of made the inside look more like a small passenger tender, you know. And for the fictional history for this version of the ship, it was built in 1910. Keep that in mind. And of course, unlike Jesse and I's early J&R ships, it didn't have the blue and red paint scheme on the funnel. This was black, red, and white. God, what? This shows just how bugged the game is as far as optimization goes. If I'm when one person lags, everybody lags. And you know what's funny? I pointed that out to the people on the Stormworks Discord and I got banned for it. You know what? So you know what? To the developers I say, good luck. Because if you don't get your act together and actually start trying to fix all these dang bugs and problems, it's going to kill your game. They'll come back and bite you in the rear end because soon the game will have so many damn bugs in it that nobody will want to play it, myself included, okay? I'm just saying,
That was just stuck with criticism.
It's called, in my opinion, it's called they're being lazy. They only care about adding features and adding all the guns and explosives that all the younger members of the community want. But they're not listening to what people like us in the community are wanting, and dare I say, needing. The game needs to be optimized because of stuff like that right there, how it just crashes at random every 2 seconds. That needs to be something that's fixed.
Yeah. Oh boy, I feel like my helicopter's just barely working right now.
Hang on, how detailed of a helicopter do you have?
Chinook.
That might explain... Well, that explains a few things. You could have actually gotten a smaller helicopter, right? I mean, what are you trying to haul? A freaking Jeep or something?
Well, I tried to spawn a smaller helicopter. It just didn't go up. It used to, but now it doesn't.
Anyway... Oh, well, that worked out perfectly. But yeah, take note of the Jekyll, the original Jekyll, okay? I want y'all to just keep this in mind. Please get that thing away. It's no wonder I'm lagging like hell.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, but it's kind of true. Anyway, time to sink this monster.
Doesn't lag that much.
Alright, so...
It'd be the fact that you had like 300 ping, or just the Jekyll.
Hey, the Jekyll... Hey, don't dish the Jekyll.
Jekyll's old, as far as I can tell.
Oh.
Ooh. AI ship. Well, it's not like I'm wrong. You said it was one of your earlier ships.
That's what you don't realize. I'm getting to the reason as to why I'm showing the older version. The new version, there's a new version, one that NJ and I did. Of course, but of course, me being an idiot, I forgot to tell Jesse about the whole overhaul project. So, there's been a few issues with that, but all of that has since been resolved. And oh, look at that, the ship is sinking. How am I not... Are you kidding me? Oh, boy. I'm starting to wonder. I'm really starting to wonder if the devs are trying to make it so my game crashes every 2 seconds. I'm pretty sure they have a way of doing that, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure they'd have a way of doing that, don't you think?
Maybe. I don't know. I've never heard of it.
It's a conspiracy, though.
Coincidence? I think not.
Yes! Yes, it is, exactly! Leslie Maxfield, what's up?
I mean, I don't know. There's a ton of factors that you got to account for when you're crashing every 2 seconds.
I've got all of my settings set to their lowest or disabled points.
Oh my god, NJ hit the AI ship.
That's why it's lagging. The AI ships are lagging the game. No wonder I'm... Well, that explains a lot.
That's the reason, because...
Well, no, those...
Shells... The
No.
missiles are inside of the ship and shaking around right now. Might want to despawn that plane. Oh...
Hang on. NJ. You know you can unmute your mic, man. I don't mind. Hey. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you. I think I know why I'm crashing constantly now. The AI ships. Oh, and there's the old Jekyll there on the bottom of the ocean. Let me just go and get rid of that, shall I?
Well, he said they optimized the AI ships.
I don't call it optimizing if it still causes lag.
Well, who knows? Maybe your connection is bad. There's like a ton of things that could be going on.
Not really.
By the way, my for the engines for planes and stuff and helicopters are bugged, so I have to have electric on.
Are they really? That sucks.
Yeah, I've been building this P40 for a while now. Now I have to have this electric on for it to work.
Now that y'all have seen the old Jekyll, allow me to introduce you to the new Jekyll, the overhauled version.
Oh my god, I'm lagging so bad.
Alright, now, here's the new MS Jekyll. Same ship, but basically completely rebuilt from the ground up. It's no longer a tug now, it's more of a kind of passenger ferry. Oh, and it also goes at like 19 knots on infinite fuel. So, I'm going to get this thing moving before my game decides to crash.
Is it smaller than the Chinook? Oh, I think it's like the same size. But if you take into account the rotors, then the Chinook is a lot bigger.
Well, here's the new...
Aspects.
Well, here's the new Jekyll. I mean, it's the same ship, obviously, but it's been completely, in a sense... It's been completely remodeled. What are you doing?
See what I mean with like the rotors and
They weren't supposed to do that. Well,
please despawn that thing. It's crashing the game.
I am.
Anyway, starting off.
Also, this bug where the vehicles don't show up, but they're on the map and you can't do anything about it.
Exactly, that's a damn problem. But now here's the new bridge. Hang on. Now here's the new bridge for the MS Jekyll. And my game crashed. Alright, that's it. That's it. And the stream froze.
No, I can host a server. We could try that.
That would probably work, Smack. Make sure mission.
It'll work
Hey,
better.
Smack. Make sure all AI ships and just in-game missions are disabled.
New game. Creative, custom, add-on. Oh, default AI. I can turn those off. Oh, I can turn off like everything to do with missions. So I just tutorial. Turn off the tutorial.
I'd turn that off as well.
Yep. Walk to the hill. When I
walk to the hill. Why don't you walk to the hill?
Because he is the hill.
Oh no. Here, I'm gonna go get an ice pack for the phone because it keeps freezing up screen-wise. I'll be back, okay? Okay, I've got to let people on the stream know this is an issue.
When your first name is Jerry and your last name is Rig, so your cooling system is an ice pack.
Jerry Rig! Yes! That's funny. That's brilliant. I love that. When your first name is Jerry and your last name is Rigged. Oh, that's great.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello. If my helicopter doesn't work, I could show you my battleship turret. And it will be cool.
Nice helicopter.
I'll be right back.
Thanks. Let's see if they actually work.
Yeah, it's really annoying because, yeah, like I said, I was building that plane, that P-40, and now it doesn't work. I turn infinite. Oh, yeah, I'm not the host.
There was an update a few hours ago. Yeah, the helicopter doesn't work.
It's like underpowered. It just makes all the engines super underpowered.
It's definitely not the engines, it's just the rotors. I have them pitched all the way up. And it's not going.
I tried changing the engine, but it didn't work.
Alright, battleship turret time. Get out of the seat.
Oh.
This one's less laggy. Okay. Oh, okay, I need infinite. What? Okay, the gun just... Give me a second. It's not supposed to just fall apart like...
How are the seats on the barrels?
I put them there.
Hey, quit Thor. Oh crud! I meant to get the ice pack.
Nice move!
Frick. I don't know. God, I hate it when I don't turn on symmetry. Lord help us.
It's the crazy rail. Run!
I'm just making sure the barrels fall off. I'll show you it when I'm done. When can I do that? The dog was a paid actor.
Oh no! That's even worse!
So yeah, when you when you spawn in, just come to the hangar. I have a gun.
Sebastian Belial, I hope I got your last name right. I doubt I did. Sorry. But yeah, as you can see, here's me ugly freaking face. Yeah, as you can see, it's me ugly freaking face. No, I'm just kidding.
I think your beard has grown.
Well, of course, I haven't shaved in like what? I don't know how long. If I can't remember the last time I shaved, that tells you how long this thing has been left unchecked. I'm probably gonna. I think I'm probably gonna let it get cut whenever I get a haircut or something. Whenever that'll be. I don't know. Anyways.
I don't remember, like, anything.
Anyways, here's the ice pack.
I don't remember any of it.
By the way, what you're seeing blocking my face is the ice pack. So, y'all are going to be in what is part of a phone sandwich. Hold on 1 second. You're going to be in the freeze zone.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I didn't put a door on it.
The last thing you want to see at the end of your meme is a door.
No clip in.
The last thing you want to see at the end of your hallway is your own door. Hey, wait.
Look at this.
So.
Frick.
Hey, Smack. Smack. Why not have it as a triple gun turret? Or triple barrel turret, like you used to say.
Oh yeah, I have one of those. There it is.
Oh God,
Look.
I spoke too soon.
You're right. It's gonna be awesome.
You're gonna crash the game with this thing, dude. You're honestly gonna crash the game with this damn thing.
Gotta reload real quick.
Oh my God! When you build a battleship, this is what you get.
No clip inside.
Oh my God, I'm lagging so bad. Mate, what ship are you building that requires this thing? Are you Are you building like the Missouri or something? I think that'd be kind of.
Mate, frick. Jammed this one. We can't use it.
When you blow up your battleship. Hey, you sunk your battleship.
You gotta make sure it's connected to the track before you let go of it. Otherwise, it'll do that. Yeah. Middle barrel loaded. So, oh my. How did that happen?
It's called.
You press the shelf buttons.
Did you press the button for your mom? No, I'm just kidding. Oh God! That's beyond dark, Wesley!
The ammo rack exploded.
Hey, Smack, look at the live chat. Look at what Wesley said. That's kind of dark. See, Wesley, I know you didn't mean for that to be dark, but it kind of is very dark because imagine being...
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, considering like only 3 people out of that whole ship's crew of over 1,000 made it out, it's kind of dark because all the guys on the hood died except for 3 of them, and I think even the 3 survivors are dead. I am lagging so bad. What have you done?
Okay, this gun can lob shells about a kilometer.
Could you get rid of it? I can't even move now.
Yeah, I'll get rid of it.
Thank you. The FPS is thanking you for that.
You're welcome.
Oh my God. I'm just looking, and even when we're not in the workbench, period, the FPS is lagging like hell. Like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this, huh? I can only imagine how laggy the Frantic is right now. The new Frantic.
I have a fully rigged tall ship.
Please don't, dude. Are you trying to kill my game? I can't risk crashing every 2 seconds. I got a freaking ship to look at here.
You have a schedule to keep.
Your mom has a schedule to keep.
Ooh.
Oh, by the way, Smack, if you get out of the workbench, you'll see the ship.
All right, let me see if this lands. Is it the Jackal?
It's the modernized version. Now get on.
No! My lunar rover, it fell into the sea. That's not what it's supposed to do.
I think that, you know something, I think NASA has an experience thing now where you can actually, I think, drive a rover or something.
Ooh.
I want to get this out of spawn, see if it'll lag less.
There's a local museum. What was I gonna say? Ooh, this looks nice. Oh, I remember the Jackal. I was on it once, like, years ago.
Yeah.
I was at a museum, and... No, it was the zoo. They have an aquarium, and... Wait, no. Yeah, I was in the aquarium. You could fly as a pterodactyl.
That's cool.
It was really cool. Yeah.
But yeah, here's the new bridge. I'm sorry.
Like a full VR rig, and you moved with your body, and it moved you in game. It was super cool. 10 out of 10 would go again.
Would fly again.
Green flare, anybody?
Oh my god! Why? It's like everything I'm cringing. I'm tempted to do this review thing in just single player because the multiplayer is so bad.
Man, it really is.
What do you think? Should I?
Maybe.
I'm going
I
to.
can just work on my gun. Okay.
If I can even... Oh, great. Look at this. Look at this. The whole game is crashing. Wait a minute. There it goes. Anyway, you've got the new bridge here. All new gauges. Gauge for the speed, the rudder, the clock. There's a compass, the markers. It's now got a working clutch. There's a bilge pump access. Equipment all throughout. And these are all weather gauges on this side and this side. This side is wind speed and direction. This side is humidity, rain, and temperature.
Who put these doors here?
What?
Seem a bit dangerous. On the back?
Those are loading gates. Like if you want to load small cargo.
Oh yeah, I have a video to make about helicopters, and now that they're broken, I can't do that.
Just point out how many bugs there are in Stormworks, because clearly the devs don't want to listen.
Yeah.
I mean, let me just say this. The thing about being a game developer or game creator is you've got to take criticism, good and bad.
Hey,
You can't just...
hey, Rail,
What?
I think we have a small problem behind us.
Well, I can't exactly see that small problem because I'm currently frozen in place in game. I can't do a damn
Oh,
thing.
yeah, right. Well, there's a torpedo boat coming straight at us.
Do whatever you can to destroy him.
Oh god, it just... I think... Oh. It torpedoed itself. We've won the lottery. The PT boat killed itself. The torpedo it just like dolphin... That's gotta be like 50 meters in the air.
It just...
itself straight up.
It went full speed.
No.
It hydroplaned speedboat style. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this in single player. I'm sorry, guys.
It has a 4-barrel Bofors on the front. It's still going. There's a 4-barrel Bofors on the front. It might just shoot us with that. I can't. Oh, it has depth charges.
I'm doing that to see if the delay is anywhere. It's bad.
No, it's dropping them right in front of us.
Smack, you're kind of the only one in control of the ship now.
Ramming speed. I've become that one ship that slammed into that French harbor.
Yes.
Get back here. I'll lag you out with my lights. Where are they?
Now for while the game decides to load. enough for the just while the game decides to
Oh,
load.
there's one propeller. Ha! You missed. Man,
The mic reverb!
I really wish I was allowed on the Stormworks Discord so I could report this bug.
Yeah, but we're all banned because the devs don't care about the actual people who actually want the game to be improved. I swear, I hope somebody makes basically a copy of the game, but actually makes it better. You know?
Uh-oh. Oh no. No, the bridge. Frick. I didn't consider the fact that I could... Okay. Haha. Oh frick. Get over here. Whoa, Mike. It's awfully close. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna call in an airstrike. Oh frick, helicopters don't work.
I swear.
Sucks.
I don't think they would listen if Komodo or Frantic or any of them said anything. All they care... I mean, I'm honest. I'm going to be honest. Stormworks has never had a kind of paid DLC before. And I'm going to be honest. I mean, you got to think. I mean, it does kind of make you wonder. If they're having to go to paid DLCs, doesn't that kind of mean the game is losing money? They want it to look good, but they don't actually tell anybody about the dang bugs. They rushed the 1.0 update they didn't bother looking at bug fixes. I mean, I'm going to be blunt. Early access was actually when the game was good. Since 1.0, it's gone downhill. Even Jesse has said that the game has gone downhill. Even he has said it's got problems. And I'm going to be honest. In my opinion, I honestly think the developers are actually lazy. I think it all boils down to that. They're lazy and they don't want to have to deal with the problems associated with any kind of, maintenance regarding the game. They don't want to have to deal with the trouble and frustration of fixing all the bugs. They just want to let it go, add more features, make the game look good on the surface, but then when people try to let them know about the problems it's got, they just silence them by either banning them or just deleting their reports. I mean, what does that tell you about the game's developers? You know, I mean, really.
Must suck to be a Stormworks player, am I right? Yeah.
I honestly think they don't really care about the damn community. I mean,
I
really.
realized I have to redo the logic for everything because I didn't copy that. Logic's fun.
You're an idiot.
I really am.
Right, now that this is in single player and I don't have to worry about all of the insanity regarding this. Excuse me 1 minute, will you?
You know, I built a 3x3 shell and it went
Wow, I'm lagging even in single player. Hold on 1 second, yo.
2.5 kilometers. It was pretty cool poggers. I invented guns before they were official. Well, no. Somebody else invented guns. I don't remember who.
Oh my gosh. It's really good if you put a little bit of cereal in. You know.
Rip, that guy. .5? No, it was 1. Thank you. No, it's negative. -1. Off and breach and breach. Wait. Breach. Gamer.
Alright, I'm back. Alright.
Hello.
I love how even in single player the game is bad. I mean, look at this. I'm having moon.
Ma.
Okay.
Really sad. It really sucks that helicopters are broken because I need them to not be.
Alright.
Patch it.
What I was trying to say at the beginning of this mess, starting off in the bridge, you've got a whole new design with the bridge. I basically moved the bridge forward a bit and completely rebuilt it from the back so that the back tapers back and it slopes down a bit at the roof. Added all new doors. NJ added the mast on top. Keep in mind, all through this, I made sure to preserve what Jesse added in as details. I also even took the window seal details on top and copied them onto the bottom there. There's now access to the forward part of the ship via this gate and this ladder here. There's now rope storage in the front along with ballards and a refuel port there. Still don't know if that works yet, but I'm guessing it will. Got flares here. Those are no illumination. These are smoke. The funnel is, instead of it being white, red, or black, red, and white, it's now JNR's blue and red with a single yellow band going around where the ship's whistle is connected there. These seats here are ones I made custom. There's at least 4 of them on the outer deck. There's lights to illuminate the back seats and deck. There's ladders. The ladders on the side. I actually moved the old boarding ladders from over here to over here. NJ and I added these gates on the side so you could open and close. So you'd be able to get on the ship and not have to worry about being flung off when the ship is running, because the original Jekyll didn't have a railing in the stern. Now it does. The back gate there is for cargo. And I've also added drainage ports at the bow and the stern right here. I've kept Jesse's rope detailing that he put in on the sides. The old replica life rings have been moved and mounted to the back of the ship since the magnets no longer work. Jekyll's nameplate lights up now. So there's that. The cow vents, I completely redesigned them to where they've got a more streamlined look to them. And like the bow, if you open these hatches up, there's more rope storage. Now, going into the old reception area, this is where most of the changes have taken place. Jesse's chair design has been improved to where you can now actually sit in these things. All his painted detailing you see in here, all the paneling detail and the ceiling detail, that's all. I basically made sure to keep all of his details that he originally put into this thing intact. I wanted to preserve what he put in because this is one of his ships. He did all the detailing for it. Me and NJ just went in and completely overhauled it to give it a more modern look. So all of his wood detailing, all of Jesse's wood detailing and ceiling detailing, all that's preserved in here. I added the clock that we used on the Atlanta into here. I had to remove one of the chairs. There was actually a lot more furniture in here, but I had to remove a lot of it. So in place of a lot of more of these tables and chairs, there's now a little bar that I added in. And I also reused some of Jesse's paneling detail for it there. And going over to the other side, which was originally a nook, there's now a restroom. As you can see here. NJ did the tiling detail. I went in and added the lights and added at least 2 details that I only put into the MS Atlanta, which was a soap dispenser and a towel dispenser. I did the mirror myself. I did the water taps myself. That's where you can put your hand under the soap thing to get soap. Toilet, sink, basic stuff. Trash can. Now, moving from here down, you've got the engine room. This is where we did the most change, because originally, I was only going to improve the original Jekyll's engine. I wasn't going to do a full overhaul. But then the more I thought about it, the more I decided, you know what, might as well do it. So, here's the new engine room. There's now a larger fuel tank that takes up the whole forward part of the ship here. There's now all of the up-to-date gear and equipment here on each side. There's now an engine room gauge board. There's how much fuel you've got. All of the engine gauges for you to take note of what the engine's doing. You got a battery gauge. And then right here, this is actually a custom radiator. This boat is no longer cooled by water coming in from the ocean. The reason is apparently one of the updates is going to make it so seawater corrodes the engines. So that's an issue. So this is like a kind of coolant tank here. I went in and made it streamlined. So yeah.
How is the engine's temperature now?
Oh, the engine temperature? Well, it's around 33 degrees.
Yeah, it's pretty good now. It's that tank.
Yeah.
Dude, Rail just decided it's Frick the Game Friday.
Yeah. But yeah, like I wanted to give the engine, the tank, all that. I wanted to give it a more of an industrial color, and you would see a lot of these turquoise colors in industries and equipment back in like the 40s and 50s, which would be accurate for this boat. Because if you go on my workshop and actually read the new history I actually typed up custom for the new version of the Jekyll, it lasts a good bit in service. I have it so it was, unlike the original Jekyll, which was built in 1910, this version was built in 1921. Or 1920, I forget exactly what date I have it's listed. But, yeah. Now you've got this to have it that turns these engine room lights on. The original Jekyll did not have lights in the engine room, so I wanted to change that. These are the gauge lights. And that, yeah, if you're wondering why it says really, that's the sync button. And I'm going to do all 4 different syncings that I've been able to do so far. Also, as far as other stuff I've added, that we added in for the new engine room, there's also this new engine, all new piping, generators, and I added bilge pumps into the ship, all throughout. So, yeah, if you don't believe me about the generator, the bilge pumps, here they are. There's at least 3 bilge pumps here that actually pump water out. This bilge pump here goes up to the bridge, hence why there's this right here. That's where the piping goes through the floor, through the ceiling. There's these pivots that apparently make the ship go faster. Here's the refueling ports that go into the fuel tank, which is right here. Here's the fuel tank inside of the fuel tank. Here's the other bilge pumps for the opposite side of the ship. Here's where the batteries are, the gearbox, the clutch, all that's at, the propeller shaft. Yeah, the Jekyll's a single screw ship, meaning it only needs 1 propeller. So, yeah. That's the improved MS Jekyll. And now you see why I said I have it as an overhaul version. Because really, to be fair, while Jesse was satisfied with the ship, I wasn't exactly satisfied with it anymore. So, engines have now been shut down.
I just looked. In the latest announcement, they fixed 12 things. Rotor counter torque not scaling with the blade count. Rotor.
They need to fix stuff like what I'm dealing with right now, optimization. Because
Yeah, they do need to do that.
this is a single player server, mind you. This is what I'm in is a single player world. I should not be lagging this bad at all because I don't have anything spawned in, not to my knowledge. Okay, and the wind is down and I'm in really wavy seas. Oh well, that should make the sinking a bit interesting then. So, this was a first for this here. What the sinkings I did for the new Jekyll were actually the first of their type for me. When I hit the scuttle, I actually had my timer going on my phone, and because I wanted to time the ship to see just how fast it would sink. And I have a sinking that I have rather appropriately named as the Run Like Hell sinking. Now that's the sinking you want to do if you want to just troll your friends or tick somebody off or something, I don't know. The reason I call it Run Like Hell is the minute you hit this scuttle with the ship stopped and all of the doors open, it ends up sinking in no joke. And it literally just sinks in a minute. It's literally a 1 minute sinking. Don't believe me? Check this out for yourself. Ship lists over. And it just lists over very quickly. Water starts to come in. There are numerous openings.
You know the gun I showed you?
Hold on, dude. I'm not trying to shoot this. Yeah.
There's this one gun on the workshop. It was 200 meters long. Imagine that.
200-meter long gun. How the hell do you fire that, I wonder? You don't. But yeah, you can see the ship is going to go over it and like right now. So this is where you abandon ship and call it a day because this sucker going and it going quick.
It do be.
Yeah, there it goes. There it goes.
It was really impressive, except for the fact that the bullet only went like 200 meters.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. Take note of the sinking. Instantaneous. If you were in survival and down in, say, the engine room, you wouldn't be able to get out because the engine room floods instantly. I actually noticed, now, when I do that again, now if I can find the custom base for large boats, then I might be able to spawn this and actually sail it out without any issues. I wonder what this is. This is like the sub base or something. If this is the sub base, I'm going to be stunned. Oh, yes, it is. Perfect. All right, so this next sinking, and I think if I'm recalling right, it was the longest one. Basically, when the ship was, if you sink the ship when it stopped and all of the doors are open, it took, when I did it anyway, in calm seas, it only took about 1 minute and 17 seconds to sink. But when I did it again, actually no, I'll just show you on the workshop. It'd probably be easier, so I don't have to keep explaining it to y'all and boring you to death. So, workshop items number 39. There we are. So, yeah. As you can see, I made sure to credit everybody who helped out with the original ship. Take note, my name is like third to last. I even linked Jesse's version of the ship as well, which is right here. That link takes you straight to it. I have it sent here. Here's the sinking times. Sinking time with the ship stopped and all doors open, 1 minute, 17 seconds. Ship stopped and all doors closed, mainly the door to the engine room, if that's closed, 4 minutes and 18 seconds. And it actually goes down by the stern that way, if I'm not mistaken. And the sinking time when the ship running and all doors closed takes almost just 4 minutes straight. So, and then running with all doors open, 3 minutes, 37 seconds. Now, if you sink the ship in those ways, it's going to sink by the stern. The remaining 3 sinkings cause it to go into a stern sinking. Okay. So, I'm about to do the second sinking at this. Also, the throttle and clutch are set at 55, so you don't have to push them all the way forward. And as you can see, like on all the other ships that JNR has in their fleet now, each one has its own rudder turning radius, and the gauge is inverted. The needle goes to the right. The needle goes to the right when it should go to the left. That's not how that works. So A, when you press A, the needle goes to the right. When you press D, it goes to the left. That's not how it works. Now I'm going to have to now I'm going to have to fix that now because now I don't know how to fix that now. I hate that I just noticed that now.
Numerical inverter. Connect whatever's connected to it to the inverter instead, and then connect the inverter to the dial. Or you could just flip the dial. That would probably be easier.
I might do that.
Logic.
So what I'm going to do for this sinking is I'm going to no-clip. I'm going to
You know what's fun? No side a wall and just, like, destroying it.
Oh yeah, that's another glitch. If you no-clip, you shouldn't be... It shouldn't end up making you no-clip into the wall.
Well, it's kind of your fault if you no-clip in a wall.
Fair
It's
enough.
no-clip after all.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Really? Oh yeah, really. Now here's how fast the engine room floods. And you can see just how far over the ship is listing in the initial sinking. Now keep in mind, this is all with all the doors closed inside the ship. None are open.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Well, the thing is, it changes how the ship sinks. If you sink it with all the doors open, it capsizes due to the water coming in. But if you sink it in this method, it'll eventually have all the other inaccessible areas flood, and then it'll cause the ship to level out and then start to sink by the stern. In fact, that's what it's doing right now. The water's flooding back, it's flooding the opposite side, and now it's going to start to level out. Right here.
1812 Overture, but it's my battleship gun.
Oh my god.
You need 2. I tried it, I had 3. Pretty much the same amount of lag as the Titanic. So...
But now, as you can see, the water is rapidly going over onto the stern deck. And keep in mind, the sinking's only going to get to where it's more of a stern sinking as it goes along. And the thing about the ship taking around the same time, or just a little bit quicker than 4 minutes to sink while running, with doors either open or closed, is because the ship will, even though the ship is sinking, it'll only run for as long as those 2 cow vents back there are above water. The minute the cowl vents go under, the engine's killed and it plunges. It plunges instantly. And like pretty
Exciting.
well, pretty much like what you're seeing now is basically what would happen as it's running. And now that's something they do need to do in Stormworks, is they need to make it so if the ship is running forward, and you have the scuttle say at the bow, it sinks faster. If you have it at the stern and you're running forward, it sinks a bit slower because the water's forced to move back.
Yeah.
Now what you're seeing here is the final plunge of the ship, which means I'm about to abandon ship at this time. As you can see, it's going down right now as I'm talking to you. Now again, the times I put in the description are probably not accurate because every time I tried to do the sinking times, I had lag spikes. So pretty much like what you're seeing happening here at the moment.
Almost done. All I gotta do is finish the casemate. And then I can have a celebratorial shoot the gun.
Now now as you can see, with each wave the ship gets lower and lower into the water until it finally plunges. And that's basically what's happening right now. The ship is slowly plunging. Okay, and I honestly think the ship is bottomed out. Yep, it's bottomed out right at the rudder. Oh well. But you guys get the gist.
Bang. Go.
Oh no, wait a minute. It's going to go and settle down. It's going to start settling down now. Yep, there it goes. Now it just went under. So now it's settling down. What?
My neck just, pained.
I'm going to laugh even if I do rotate the gauge around. I'm going to laugh if it's still like this. Okay, now.
Can I go to the nether right?
Wait a minute, it's like there's two rudders. Ah, that explains it.
Let's see. How far up can I angle? I'm pretty sure I made it so that I can only go up that far.
Wait a minute,
Which is, coincidentally,
this makes no sense. Why? I think the helm thing is bugged. Let's see, axis to A and D.
oh wow. What? It didn't shoot. Oh.
I don't get that. I don't understand why it's when you hit A, the needle goes right, but when you hit D, it goes left. That makes no sense. I've never had that problem before. I think maybe the turning radius gauge was pointed up, but the speed gauge needle was pointing down. I think that's what it was. Probably how I could invert them.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It most likely the dial's not the right way.
Well, I get that, Sherlock.
Game broke. Dial don't work.
I'll give you a dial that don't work. Come here. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
I've got to go now.
Alright, see ya, NJ.
Alright, bye.
I know Phantom no longer isn't really recording on Stormworks anymore, but if he did, Jekyll would this version of the Jekyll would be a good good boat to record on. It's small and it sinks fairly quickly. You could probably do all 4 different sinkings in one video if you wanted to. You could probably even do the same. Probably do the same thing with the original. All right, I think I've got where I'm. Okay, now let's see.
Guns are just the best.
All right, now let's try this. All right, paste, merge. Turning radius needs to be down here. Speed needs to be up here. Okay, I think I know exactly how I can fix this.
Oh, frick, the fire... Okay, I left the fire button on.
Gonna move this
Really?
right here. There we go. Okay, so all the connections are safe. That's what I need to see. That's good. Now I need to go back here and then go up. Do that. Bring that down. Paste that in. Merge it. Then I need to go back.
There it goes.
Merge.
Beautiful. And what's the reload time on that? I'm pretty sure it's pretty darn good for a battleship. Wait, no, it's not.
Alright, so speed, turning radius. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Turning radius values. What if I just did this? Let me put this as negative and this as positive. Let's try this. Let me just try this real quick.
It just flips it around.
I know that. I want to test. That's why I'm wanting to test this. I'm going to save this again just to be safe. Also, I know the original bridge had that wood paneling like striping. I'm probably not going to bring that back on this version. It's just there'd be too many problems.
Problemo.
All right. My mom is listening to adult alternative music downstairs. That's just basically like bands that she's aware of. Also, I love how the speed gauge is picking up the waves. Okay, so yes. Needle now goes to the left when you hit A, and it goes to the right when you hit D.
Yay, the gun turns. This is so cool.
Right, now I've got to do this and update the rudder now. Now I've got to go and update the original model to fix this little error.
Oh, frick. Oh, it's on reset. I was worried there.
Now I'm taking away this and just putting it as overhaul version.
Haul away Joe Mama. Ha, got it.
And I'm going to just be blunt. Anybody I find that actually is re-uploading this model or Jesse's original model and trying to claim it's theirs, I'm going to just be blunt. Actions will be swift.
He's gonna get my battleship turret and shoot the orphanage they live in.
No, it's called action regarding, let's just say if I find anybody who's trying to steal this thing. What is happening? Okay.
What is happening?
What the... That was odd.
Uh-oh.
I think I asked some. Anyway, what I was trying to say. What was I going to say? Oh yes, I'm going to just be honest. It's also come to my attention that numerous people in the Stormworks community have thought it would be a good idea to try and steal and re-upload Jesse's ship, the Spammels. I'm going to just be honest. I'm going to just be blunt. Staniels, listen to me talk. Spammels himself has reviewed the actual ship that Jesse and I built. Or that Jesse built, excuse me. I wasn't a part of that project. But yeah, Spammels already looked at the original ship, so I think even he knows which ones are fakes and which ones are real. I actually even know the creator who's really been the only one who's had permission from Jesse and I to upload a remake, and that of course is Red Creator. His remake of the Spammels is named Atlantis. And he basically did a full-blown makeover on the ship. Like, he completely rebuilt it. Kind of like what I did with Jesse's original version of the Edisto.
Remake? If it wasn't... I think it was the Atlantis Star.
No, I think he did a remake. I think he just did simple reskins and repaints and a few different design changes. But other than that... other than his renditions and Red's rendition, those are the only official remakes that Jesse has kind of authorized. Everyone else is a ripoffs. I'm sorry. Everybody else is a ripoffs. And if I find... and I noticed... also, I've noticed something else. I saw somebody had re-uploaded the original rendition of the Edisto. The really low-detailed version of the Edisto.
Oh, I gotta update my Chrome apparently.
Also, now I'm doing the third sinking, which is running the ship with all the doors open.
T10 told me that his version
was leaked.
Was like how this was originally meant to be.
I know. I know that. Anyway, interesting tidbit. Whenever you sink the ship, when it's running, it'll sink pretty much level until the engines die.
Epic.
Okay, I just noticed my gym shorts have like a huge hole in them where the side. I'm just going to pretend that's not an issue. Also, fun fact, as the ship lists, it tries to turn.
I'm gonna make
you die.
I'm gonna make a whole assortment of this battleship gun. I'll sink your battleship.
You sunk my son, what are you doing? You sunk my battleship. Okay, I'm going to give myself a challenge. If I can't get the ship, the Jekyll, to that island over there before it goes under, that'll give me an idea of, just how long it can go for. If I cannot lag. Somebody's phone is going. If you could please turn it off, I'd be grateful. Okay, there we go. Now, there's the water on the stern. Oh, yep, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. I see water coming out the door. It's not looking good. Watch this. Watch. Look here. Look on my screen. Watch the screen. It's kind of a bad day when you're seeing this.
Oh, dear.
Keep in mind, the thing will continue to run as long as the port air vents on the back are out of the water. The minute they go under, which they're going to do so in a minute, it's going to sink very quickly.
But it's absolutely ginormous.
I could actually build a ship with this, and it would be reasonably Oh, wrong button.
When you hit the wrong button on your battleship. Okay, watch this. There it goes. The engines have died, and the ship's going to start to go.
I'm gonna... Oh my god.
And there it goes.
Delay. Oh, wow. Well, it really did just go.
Now that was with all the doors open and with it hot and running. Next time it's going to be running but with all the doors closed. I mean, it really doesn't make much of a difference, but I'd like to think of every possible scenario. I've already put this thing up against a tsunami and it survived it, okay? And I will say this. I mean, the thing that annoyed Jesse about this was the fact that I just neglected to tell him. I can understand that, and of course I know that. And of course I'm now aware of that. Yes, I screwed up. Also, all the dang items despawn. Like, that doesn't help.
I mean, I'll just replace that.
Because I have all this.
Remember when the mission spawner was M?
Yeah. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to no-clip down to the engine room.
Oh, dude, I have 3 of my, 2-barreled guns. And it's like, it's working just fine.
Well, welcome to the part of the ship that no one else gets to see.
Oh, that's a bit fast.
Uh-oh.
A and D. Oh, frick, I gotta do the same for the elevation.
Okay, so the engine room is now flooding and flooding very rapidly at this time. All the doors are now closed. And now you'd think it wouldn't really matter, but here's the thing. It really makes no... You're kind of right, but at the same time, not so much. Now, bear in mind, all doors inside the ship and out are closed.
Frick. I need a fire button. God dang it. It's always when I start doing things when I realize that I forgot something extremely crucial.
When you forgot to put the self-destruct button. Or when you put the self-destruct button, but you forgot to actually properly wire the cancellation button, and so you don't have a Spaceballs type incident, where it's like, this is your last chance to hit the cancellation button. Cancellation button! Hurry! Out of order! Blah! Even in the future, nothing.
Ah. Here, wait. Look at, I'm gonna screen share.
Here, look here. Okay, now look on the stream. Water's starting to lap up on the stern deck.
How long have I been playing? How much time?
Water's now completely enveloped the stern deck. God, this would be terrifying, really. To see this on your boat is not a good sign. Also, bear in mind, the ship is, I think, sinking level, if you can believe it.
You know what? I'm
Oh.
shoot NJ Eagles PT boat
Do it.
with this.
Now watch. Here. Each wave is forcing the engine down, and now it's dying, and now it's going to start to slowly plunge.
Oh, Nelly.
Oh my god. I just died.
It's going to start to slowly tilt back and then go down.
It's
Very cool.
not only by
But take note, the sinking is slightly slower. Since all the doors are open, the water is so many places inside the ship.
I can have that anywhere. Just like around the.
Oh boy, it's time for 1812 Overture.
What if we like go in the water?
Okay, now the ship is slowly going at this point.
So there's running water.
Just a little tip of the bow is out of the water,
Running water.
and it's going to go in any second. And it's gone.
Running water.
And that's
Here,
it.
Look at my screen. I'm about. Ooh,
What was that?
must have been the wind.
That's not the wind. I know a gunshot when I hear it. So yeah, I think that's all the sinkings.
Guns sound like wind.
Patrick, that's an AC-130. Yes.
Look at my screen. I'm about to perform 1812 Overture.
Oh my god. Hey, I dare you to do a video of you trying that.
Totally will. That would be awesome.
I can hear my mom singing Tom Petty's Free Falling right now. Oh my god, imagine if she looked at this stream and got to the point where I say that. Oh, she's gonna be so embarrassed. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the portion of this game night regarding Stormworks, and I think I'm about to go back to something a little bit more familiar and a little bit more user-friendly to those who actually follow me. Roblox, anyone?
Wait, before